Seamus, thanks a million for taking the opportunity to do an interview with us. I was wondering, Seamus, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, Seamus Cleary is my name, Elaine. Cleary's Bar here in Newcastle West. I've been here 20 years now. Originally from Drumculloher, just up the road. We like the music. I'm not a musician myself. We just like music, and that's been the general theme of the pub.
So Seamus, you're telling me you're here 20 years. What's the history behind the pub?
My predecessor was an American girl called Erika Lee was her name. She actually won the pub. This pub was first prize in a competition in America, run by Guinness, in America for Americans. $100 to enter the competition and complete the slogan in 20 words or less, I love Guinness because. And she won the pub, 27 years old. So I always say there's a bit of luck in the pub too. And I've been lucky here too. So.
Tell us, how long was she here for, or did she run the pub, or what did that look like?
Well, she was from Portland, Oregon. It's not like she even had any Irish connection, like she was Boston or New York or something. She was from Portland, Oregon. So it was a complete baptism for her, as you can imagine. Now, part of the deal with Guinness that time, again, it was before my time, so it's a bit sketchy with me, but part of the deal was that she actually run it for 2 years. She owned it for 5 years, and then sold it to me in 2004. But she was here herself, working inside the counter for the first 2 years. With no experience, never been to Ireland before, never knew anything about the pub culture or anything like that before.
Seamus, I see you've had many band play here. Is there anyone that stood out to you as an artist that, or a memory that you have? And tell us why.
Well, we started these window sessions in 2019. But window sessions mean they literally play in the window. We have a stage set up over there in the window. We've had O Maonlai, Jerry Fish, Mary Coughlan, the four of us. Paddy Casey has been twice. We've had Paddy Casey in the beer garden out the back. That was a great night. Ones that stand out, we had a Dutch band, a band from Holland. There was like 16 of them in the band or something. The whole brass section lined up inside the counter one night. What a night that was. But since the window session started, I suppose Paddy Casey has been very special. He's been here twice. Mary Coughlan was amazing. 4 of them, big double bass and a drum kit, the whole thing. We thought she'd never get fit on the little stage that we have, but she did. Amazing. The 4 of us were so good. But if I was asked to pick one out, O Maonlai, I suppose. What a gent, what a lovely guy he was.
Seamus, I'm sitting here in your Hall of Fame. It's absolutely beautiful. Is there 5 artists on the wall that you would pick out that are your favourite and what they mean for you?
5? Well, 5, let's see. Well, anyone that knows me knows Rory Gallagher's my number 1. Rory Gallagher's front and centre always. There's no one ever like Rory. So you want me to pick a few more? Phil Lynott, Tin Lizzy, they were something else. They should have been bigger than Led Zeppelin if they kept going a little bit longer. So Phil Lynott, definitely. I'm a big David Bowie fan as well. The whole load of them died in 2016. Remember, Bowie was the start of it in January 2016. So that's 3 I've named. Who else? Jimi Hendrix, there's so many of them up there. Jimi Hendrix is up there. A few of our own, Dolores is up there. That's the rule, of course, you know that. They're all dead. That just started by accident, really. I just started making them, and I got Rory Gallagher and Phil Lynott and John Lennon, I think, and I got a couple of them. I could easily have got Neil Young and Bob Dylan or someone that wasn't dead, and it wouldn't have become the dead wall then, as the customers call it. But it did. Just coincidentally, the first few did happen to be dead. So now it's the rule. You got to be dead to get on the wall. We got to get Christofferson up there now next week. He's the latest to qualify.
Seamus, I did hear you singing behind the bar. Is there any chance you'd give us a bit of a bar?
2 chances, Elaine. I tell you, the only songs I'll give you here are on Spotify. You don't want to hear me singing, no way. No way.
Thanks so much, Seamus, for your time. Is there anything you'd like to add before we finish up?
Thanks very much, Elaine. No bother at all. Just that I'll tell you something. The pub trade isn't dead yet. We're Ireland's greatest tourist attraction by a mile, and we're going nowhere. There's life in the pubs yet. I am Seamus Cleary from Cleary's Bar, Newcastle West. This is Oscar, the front of house reception manager, and we're celebrating 20 years of Cleary's Bar.